Die. Yo, what's going on? Thank y'all boys for tuning in to Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy Shondell GQ Tuesday. We got Sneaky Sam with us as always. So we finna go on here and just get this started, popping about the Warriors. Come out and play. You seen what's his name? Tyrese Eastern on IG talking about how they won game back from the Warriors, man. It's getting. Hey, I ain't think the Warriors would miss it, but the way the Rockets playing right, I was like, damn. I think I said earlier in the season, I was like, bro, I get it. You want to run through Sengun, but you got to let Jalen Green play. Just put the ball back in his hands. And it seemed like when the ball back in his hand, no Sengun, I think he averaging like 24, 27 since All-Star break. They like on an 8-game win streak. So
10-game now.
10-game win streak for the Rockets, and they right there on the Warriors. So it's like, can the Warriors miss the playoffs? Yeah, it's starting to look like, yeah, it's a real possibility. Like, I had the Rockets at 30%. I got to say it's at 67 now. It's 67% chance they make the play-in. What you think?
The Rockets, well, the Warriors, I think we know. They're a bad team. Draymond gets ejected again. Are we shocked?
No, we made a bet on it like a month ago. We was like, what's the chances he get ejected? We was like,
oh yeah, I remember we was like, oh, he definitely gonna get ejected. He definitely gonna get ejected again. But he wasn't been ejected though.
He must have said something crazy. He must have said something crazy. I don't know, because I know even Steph said was like, man, you know we need him out there. He need to be being better, act better. He must have said something crazy, because Steph usually be like, they defend him a bit.
Bro, but you saw Steph was like crying and stuff. He knows, bro. He like, bro, we need you. We can't, bro. And I think if it was like, let's just say if it was maybe in the middle of the game in like the second quarter, okay, but bro, this is 4 minutes into the game. I got that notification said Draymond been ejected. I said, damn. I said, didn't this game just start?
Yeah, he killed my parlay. Killed
everybody's parlay, because I know people had him in there.
I had him for 5 rebounds. He had 3. And I was like, that's all I had him for 5 rebounds. I said, damn, he got 3. I said, why you been sitting on 3 for so long? I look, this man got ejected the first 2 minutes of the game. I said, how that happened?
But now though, the Warriors have been bad. Steve Kerr, I tweeted about it like the other day. I said Steve Kerr been on fire watch for me since the FIBA tournament. Like, you're resting small lineups. You're resting Steph for so long, and you talking about we can't really depend on Steph. What are you talking about, bro? Like, he's your best player. You have to depend on him. You like, without him, you guys don't go anywhere. Without him, y'all are irrelevant. Like, let's just be honest. And Steph Curry basically said it. I want to play like whatever, how long I can. You can't be resting me for long periods of time. Now, if you rest him for say like 4 minutes, okay, that's fine. But not no damn 8 minutes, bro. Like, you can't do that from like, I think it was like from 6 minutes in the third all the way to the fourth. That's a long time to be resting your best player, knowing the Rockets are right next to you.
Yeah.
And your season could easily be over.
Yeah.
So, but they've been bad. Steve Kerr has been he's just been a bad coach this year. Like, I'm be honest. He's just been really bad. They got to get it together because they run out of time. And if they don't, let's just say they don't make the playoffs. Let's just say the Rockets catch them. They got to have some decisions to make on what they really want to do for the next, say, couple of years. Like, do we want to keep it or do we want to blow this up? They got questions to answer.
Yeah. I think honestly when they won that last ring against the Celtics, that's when I was like, they got a lot of questions they got to ask themselves, because they haven't addressed the issue of a big yet. But I got this question about Steve Kerr, because I think like low key, I think we've been saying it. Like, I always thought like Steve Kerr, I'm like, he decent. He's not really that good of a coach. I think it's the cast he around. But like when it comes to because I was talking to my uncle and he was telling me about like the best, if we take all the best of the best 500 coaches out there right now, he was saying how he was talking about how Doc Rivers isn't. He was like, he's bottom tier, the best 500 coaches. And I was like, nah, I wouldn't say that. But I think the question when it comes to Steve Kerr is like, when it comes to 500 level coaches, the best coaches, I think Steve Kerr may be somewhere closer to the bottom than the top. Where you put him at?
I don't know because I can't take away from all the wins he had. He does have, he has 4 rings. Saying he bottom 5 is, I ain't gonna lie, that's OC. But he's definitely like, with his resume, you have to put him probably at least top 15.
Currently, I'm putting him low.
He's in the top 5. Like, I feel like you got to give him his respect. If you want to go like this year of coaches, he damn near probably in the bottom 10. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a struggle fest. It's a struggle fest. Because I think the rest of the league caught on with the words, the elevator, the fast style of play, the shooting threes. They've caught him. He can't take advantage of small ball in lineups anymore because the hybrid bigs they picking them off. Dribble handoffs are at an all-time high right now. And that dribble handoff big guy Draymond can't even stay in the game. He can't stay on the court.
What was I about to say? Like, Steve Kerr, like, we only seen him 1 year when he didn't have like a stacked team.
Oh, that shit.
That was the year they were really bad and they had a top pick. Every year he's had a top team, basically. He had Stephen, Clay, and Draymond in their primes. Then you got Steph, Clay, Draymond, and KD in their primes. You still got Steph, Clay. If you want to say Jordan Poole that year, Wiggins, fine by me. But he's always had good players around him. We never really seen him with just a below average team.
Okay, Steve Kerr or Ty Lue? Who you picking?
I'm picking Ty Lue, bro.
Okay. Steve Kerr or let me make it easy. Steve Kerr or Tom Thibodeau?
Tom Thibodeau, bro.
Oh damn, I didn't expect that. Okay. This gonna be a list. This the one. Steve Kerr or Eric Spoelstra?
Eric Spoelstra, bro.
Okay.
That was easy.
Steve Kerr or Mike Malone? It's Mike Malone.
Wait, right now? We just all right now, right?
Yeah.
I might go Mike Malone. I ain't gonna talk.
Okay. What's the Celtics head coach?
Joe Mazzulla?
I
might go Steve Kerr, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Let's go Rick Carlos or Steve Kerr? Steve Kerr?
Ooh. I'm going Steve Kerr.
Okay, Steve Kerr, Doc Rivers.
Give me Steve Kerr, bro. Doc Rivers ain't done shit.
Okay.
Kerr, bro. Give me Steve Kerr.
So, the Magic's head coach right now, I think he's the favorite for
Jamal Mosley.
Favorite for coach of the year right now, right?
It's Mark Dagnall, Thunder coach.
Oh yeah.
Jamal Mosley, Steve Kerr. If we going off this year, I'm taking Jamal Mosley. Just this year.
Okay, now let's go with the Thunder head coach.
Mark Dagnall. Give me Mark Dagnall, bro. Like
it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. Like this year, resume wise, he up there, great. This year wise, it's like they're catching him. Yeah, they're catching him. I ain't gonna hold you. I respect Steve Kerr. I like him, but I do think they gotta. It took him too long to play them other guys. It took him too long. Like I'm glad he played them this year, but like low key, he should have been doing that shit 2 years ago. Like, you should have been playing Kuminga 2 years ago.
I get it. Like you're trying to win, but we can't really win if we're developing. Like I get that part, but at the same time, you gotta play them. You gotta at least see what they're gonna do. Like James Wiseman, okay, whatever. You saw him, you traded him away. Moses Mooney, I feel like he should play more, but for some reason Kerr don't want to play him. I think Jonathan Kuminga, he is really good. He plays, but for some reason in my head, I think he's just playing because he has no choice. I feel like if there was somebody that was probably just a little bit better than him, Kuminga would not be getting 30-plus minutes a game.
Yeah, and I think because, like, they tried to pull the Spurs. They tried to do what the Spurs do. They tried to win and develop at the same time. Only Greg Popovich could do something like that so far. It's been proven. But that's all I really got for the
I got Steve Kerr or Willie Green.
Willie Green, easily. Willie Green, like, easy.
Steve Kerr or Nick Nurse.
Steve Kerr. Cause like Steve Kerr, he like got the same problem as Tom Thibodeau. Like he run his guys to the ground.
Like Tibbs though, bro.
Yeah, Tibbs.
Tibbs, bro.
Tibbs crazy. You see what OG said? Man, god damn, I need a break. He relentless.
I would love to play basketball, but 48 minutes that's a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's suicides, bro. Because basketball ain't nothing but suicides over and over and over. And then you gotta shoot. Ooh, Lord.
Steve Kerr or Jason Kidd?
Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr. Because Jason Kidd, it's like he don't know. Sometimes he do the same thing as like Darvin Ham. Don't know when to call a timeout. Don't make the adjustments. I feel like the Mavs with the team they got, I get it. They should have a better record than what they have right now. And I do think that's Jason Kidd's fault.
Steve Kerr or JB Bickerstaff?
JB Bickerstaff easily.
Steve Kerr or Mike Brown?
Damn, they kind of the same though. Well, Mike Brown a better defensive coach. I'm not gonna hold you. Steve Kerr or Mike Brown? I think if Mike
Brown.
Yeah, if Mike Brown had the Warriors as a head coach, I think that'd be nice. But I mean, he was just a part of the cast like a year ago. So
I got two more. Steve Kerr or Chris Finch?
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr or Taylor Jenkins?
Taylor Jenkins. I think him with the Warriors, that's like, yeah. Like, I think
Taylor Jenkins is a good coach. It's just this team been having injuries, so I'm really not counting this year. This is basically a bye year. I'm not counting this. Everybody been hurt.
I think honestly, if he had like the franchise player with discipline like Steph Curry, if Ja Morant didn't have off-court problems, I think like this year wouldn't even exist. It wouldn't even happen. Like we seen him with the little 5-game stretch, 10-game stretch when he was back. But like, I think he's a really good coach. Like he's a good coach.
No, I think a lot of these players this year have been better than Steve Kerr. I mean, you just got to respect him. Like, shit, you can see either say Steve Kerr or Greg Popovich. Me personally, I'll probably just stick with Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I think honestly,
I feel like it is not respect. It's just Steve Kerr's just been bad. He's been bad this year, bro. Like, it's just the truth.
But the things he's bad at, he been bad at them. It's like when coach is bad at something, they don't really improve it. Like they just stay like everything. Even when he was winning, it was like the gaps and the flaws that you seen. He never really made up for it in other places. It was like because Steph Curry was so great, it made up for the difference. Now it's just like you can't keep getting away with it. Like you can't keep getting away with this. It's like you can't. Yeah, you can't get away with not like you need a big. Draymond cannot be the center anymore. Kevin Looney, thank God they've been running with TCD, but like goodness,
Kevin Looney don't even play.
Yeah, he don't. Thank God.
He don't play no more.
Yeah, he doesn't play no more. He stopped playing a young boy. He playing a young boy now.
And it's crazy because he was Will Chamberlain in the playoffs. Now he don't even mess with him no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Warriors not good. They're bad, and they could easily miss the playoffs. And okay, real quick, if they miss the playoffs, what are you doing? Are you breaking it up, or are you like running it back?
I thought they should have broke it up last year. I'm breaking it up for sure. I think you got to be satisfied. Bob Myers left. I think it's time to move on. You can't be greedy. I get it. I keep Steph, but like Clay, Draymond, I think Clay out of there. I think you got Paul George out there talking about how the Clippers don't want to bring him back negotiation. I think you get a guy. You got to go after somebody else. I think you got to find some other people. You keep Steph and everybody else is available. Wiggins, he's out of there. Draymond got to be he out of there. You got to let Draymond go. You got to if Draymond's situation didn't happen with Poole, I think they're a really good team this year. But I gotta get rid of some guys and I'm only keeping Steph.
If I'm the Warriors, I'm probably breaking it up. I'm keeping Steph. I'm keeping Kuminga. Draymond. If I'm Mike Dunleavy, we gotta have a sit down, bro. We can't be having you being ejected all the time. We need you, bro. You're probably the second most important guy on the team. You may not be the best scorer, but you do a lot of other things, and we need that. And you getting ejected every damn game doesn't help us. So we gotta have a sit down, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, whatever they did in that little therapy he had, I don't think that helped. I ain't gonna cap. I don't think that helped.
Man, he ain't got no problem. I mean, they did. I feel like the
I
narrative
don't
was
think
like
like
he got
on
a
court.
problem.
I don't think he has like a problem. Like, oh my god, he's like he be doing like some crazy stuff. I don't think that, but it's like
His
on court,
temper.
bro. You be tweaking,
Yeah.
bro. If you foul the person, you do not have to argue. Every time I see him, I'm like, bro, I couldn't be a ref with Draymond because I couldn't because the minute you start talking crazy to me, like I'm gonna let you talk whatever you gotta do, and I'll say, all right, Draymond. All right, you said what you gotta say. You good? Then you keep coming back to me. I'm gonna tee you up, bro, because I already told you. Like,
Yeah, he came back after the timeout too and was still yapping. So it was like, what the hell? Like, you gotta let it go, bro.
and a lot of people saying, oh, well, the ref walked away, and he's basically like kind of on the other side of the court, but Draymond's still yapping. What are you yapping? Why are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still yapping?
The rules are the rules. The NBA got the rules. You got the respect the game rules. You cannot keep going on with that. Like, even if you walk, you gotta let it go. You gotta move on. Like,
Say what you
yeah.
gotta say. You say more stuff. Just gonna tee you up, bro.
You
As
think the
simple as
words?
that.
You think they go out to Paul George with these rumors coming
You
out?
gotta trade people if you wanna. You have to trade somebody.
Yeah, they got to let one of them young boys go. I think the
No, George gonna be a free agent. They just got to get some cap space. Like you already got Steph, Clay Thompson. He gonna be a free agent. Wiggins, he still got what? I think like 2
two.
years left, something like that. Draymond, he got 3 more years left. So you gotta let some people go. But yeah, let's get
Draymond
into the
to the
Clippers.
Kings. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I think like the Clippers right now falling apart. Uh, I don't want to say it's falling apart, but I want to say like culture wise, this team has a history of not taking games serious that they probably should. And I think going into the playoffs, they're probably feeling like we good. These games don't matter anymore for us players on the court, even though I think it do matter for standing, seating wise, home court advantage, playoff. But I think it's just like they have a culture where they don't take games serious that they should. They just start coasting a little bit too early, thinking they got it in the bag. And I wouldn't think much of it, but I do think like that's what they known. That's what they known to do. Like they don't take games serious. They just feel like, hey, once we get to the playoff, then we could turn it on. And I don't like that with the Clippers. I think they do that a lot though.
So they're what are they? 9-10 since the All Star break. Guess what their record is against winning teams since the All Star break?
Shit, probably like 9-17, like 8-16. What?
1-9 against winning teams
Oh
since the
shit.
All Star break. And guess who that win was?
Warriors.
The Timberwolves when it was that 89-88 game, that super low scoring game that they barely won.
Shit, that's
Every other
bad.
winning team they have lost. They're not playing good. James Harden has been not how he was, say, in the beginning.
He
Paul
cannot
George is
score
kind
20
of
points.
Paul George has been he's been decent. Kawhi Leonard, he's still the same. I feel like it's been the same stuff all year. They lack leadership. They don't really have a leader. Like Paul George, I don't consider him really a leader. Kawhi Leonard, he shows his leadership by playing. James Harden, I never really thought James Harden was a leader. Westbrook, I think he's a leader, but like me personally, like Westbrook isn't the same player. Now, maybe this was when he was on the like in his prime or whatever on the Thunder. You showing leadership and showing it on the court and off the court, it'd be good. But he's not hasn't been the same, and he just got back. And Ty Lue calling them soft might be right. Like they don't be playing up to their standards. Like on paper, they're one of the best teams, but in on the court, sometimes they don't play like the best team. They're better than this. Like they should not be losing. Like these are winning teams. You can't beat them. How do you only have one win? Like, come on now, bro. Be serious. 9-10 since All Star break. They got stuff to figure out. But it's like it's 10 games left. You're heading to the playoffs. Now the good thing is they're healthy. Knock on wood. They're healthy. They're healthy at this. Usually around this time, somebody get hurt.
Yeah, typically.
And what you said about Paul George, I think he asked for something. I think they just want to wait and see. Like Kawhi Leonard, he's the guy, so you're gonna pay your best player. Paul George, I think they want to wait and see. And I don't even think they can. I mean, they probably have to go to second apron, but maybe they just want to pay James Harden over to Paul George.
That's what I was thinking too, because like I'm thinking like management wise, front office wise, if I had to choose between Paul George or James Harden, I think James Harden is the guy. Like I think James Harden, like you're gonna get more. I get it. I mean, James Harden can play defense, he just doesn't. And Paul George is a two-way player, great guy, but he's been there. But like that lingering history of like missing games and being hurt, being injured, they're going into this new arena. I think it's like if Kawhi doesn't play and it's James Harden in the cast, they still win. If Kawhi doesn't play, it's just Paul George, you're not gonna win. And Paul George coming out like a few months ago, or maybe last year or something, when he said like, "I don't think I can win a championship. I had to accept that." I think that statement probably still floats around in their office, that management office. That like, hey, if he says it, that says something right there. Kawhi got it done, twice, Finals MVP. Paul George, never could get over the hump, never could get past Bron in those teams. James Harden is amazing. James Harden would probably have 2 rings if it wasn't for one Kyrie and one Steph. So I think I'm choosing James Harden before Paul George. Like, and then Paul George is just offense, man. You're gonna give him the keys. Like when Kawhi's not playing, he's gonna miss games. It's James Harden. That man gonna go crazy. I know it's gonna be a triple double.
Kawhi Leonard is the only one that's done. Like he's proven. Like even if Kawhi Leonard plays good, and let's just say they lose in the first round, it's whatever. Even though they need to win in the conference, they need to at least get to conference with this stacked team. But no one's gonna talk to Kawhi Leonard. Paul George, they'd be like, "Well, Paul George, you didn't show up, or you haven't done anything." James Harden, we know what you are in the playoffs. You don't show up. Westbrook, you still haven't won nothing. Like those are the guys that need to prove something. Kawhi Leonard doesn't really have to prove anything. He's done it.
That hometown discount that Russell Westbrook took. I don't know if they do that again. I think like
with him. You talking about with him? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't think he should do it again either. I think I get it. You want to be home. Y'all all from LA. West Coast guys love the West Coast. But I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been happy if remember it was like trending on Twitter like Westbrook should go back to the Wizards. I wouldn't have been mad if he went back. I liked him when he was there. And I think honestly right now, Kuz probably should have left. I think he should have took the deal because they look horrendous, and I don't think it helped. I get it. You got a ring. You want to get it done.
Bro.
I don't, man, I ain't going to hold you, bro. Kuz.
Think about this, though. Think about it. Would you rather be the third option on the team when you got Luka and Kyrie, or be on the Wizards and just put up buckets? And then if people see my stats, they be like, "Oh, I'm good." Some team might sign him, and I think when Kyle Kuzma, when that deal is over, he'll be like 30 something. He'll be like 30.
Damn, Kuz old like that? When he get up that age? I think he just came into the league.
No, when the contract is up.
Oh, when the contract's up, okay.
He's gonna be like, I think he's going to be 30. Well, he's 28, so 29, 30, 31. 31 years old.
Damn, these motherfuckers aging fast. They just got in the league.
So, and then his stats can go down, then people ain't gonna look at you the same.
But I think it's the same. Like, it's acceptance, man. You got to accept that Kyle Kuzma is not a franchise piece. He's not a franchise piece. He's a Mikal Bridges.
Now, Westbrook is past his prime. So he doesn't. So it's like he can go off, and it is what it is. Kyle Kuzma, he's still trying to earn a contract.
See, that's the thing. I think Westbrook can still play triple double Russ. I think Westbrook can still do it. I think he just, because of what happened in LA, he's on the leash. I think because he on the leash, and he doesn't want to he don't want the narrative around him he only want to put up triple dubs. I think Westbrook could still rebound, still get assists, still score 15 points, 17 points a game. Now, Kuz, bro, I get it. You're the guy, but that organization is a joke. People could say Detroit is the worst team in the league. I think it's the Wizards. I think when you got talent like that on that roster, and you look that bad, bro, you're a joke. I think that league, that team is a joke. You even got the owner talking about moving to Virginia, leaving because the fan base.
They're not doing that now, though.
Okay, they're not doing that now. Yeah, thank you. That's it. Because I know another team was just gonna come in and get that motherfucking ring. They was gonna put this money there. But I get it. Kuz them is a joke, and the Clippers They going into a new arena. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I think I said like last time I said I thought the Clippers was they was gonna be like shopping Paul George, and then I think they was talking about him going to the Pacers. Now it's like I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. But if he don't sign back with the Clippers, I ain't gonna hold you. Him going back to the Pacers wouldn't hurt.
I'd rather see him in Philly. But
he want the money. He want the money.
They got money. They can pay. They can, Tobias Harris gonna be off the books. Basically, everybody gonna be off the books, honestly, besides Joel, and they gonna sign Tyrese Maxey.
I know. I was talking about Paul George, why he didn't want to stay with the Clippers. But
going back, Westbrook, I agree. I think if Westbrook was on the Wizards, he could put up triple doubles. And I don't think he's on the leash no more. I think he's past that. I think he showed the league like I'm a team player. I mean, I've never heard really nobody say nothing bad. Like every time I see an interview of his old teammates, they say nothing bad about him. They say he's like the best teammate ever. Yeah. It's always the media that be doing that BS. They the only ones that be paying that. And I think it's just because he was on the Lakers and him not wanting to go to the bench. And I remember I forgot what podcast, and somebody said, I think LeBron and them, and I like LeBron, but I think they lied to Westbrook. I think they told him like you're gonna be you, but they didn't let him be him.
Yeah, and I
would feel, and I mean I don't blame him. I feel some type of way, like you basically telling me, hey, we gonna let Russ be Russ, but y'all don't let him be Russ. Y'all making him trying to stand in the corner. That's just not his game. It's never been like that. And then in the next season, you basically tell this man to come off the bench, and it's like, but why am I coming off the bench and ain't nobody on this team better than me outside of Bron AD? Ain't none of y'all better than me. Now this time, I think he showed like, hey man, if we want to win, I do probably gotta come off the bench. I do think he's the one that said I'll come out, but if somebody else telling me, that's like you at work or something and somebody tell you to go do this. It's like, who are you? But if I want to do it myself, that's cool. I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. I'll just do it myself. If I want to go do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, Russ 35. He'll be 36 this year. It don't seem like he's 35 though, because when I watch him play, he definitely still looked like he got it. He just looked like he hold back. Play. Yeah, for sure.
He can still play. I think he can still put up maybe 18 points. He could definitely get me 10 assists still. Probably give me 7 boards. He can still do that. I think he can still do that.
You know what's the thing is, like, definitely when I see him, like it looked like he wants to get the rebound, but it looked like he don't. Like he forced himself not to get it because he really trying to avoid the narrative that like he only care about triple doubles. It really looked like I don't think he stayed with the Clippers. I don't think Paul George is there. Especially if they like. I think they got to win the chip. I think that thing, honestly, out of all the teams that needs to win, like the Bucks, 76ers, Knicks, Clippers, Warriors, Lakers, Celtics.
Who needs to win out of the Celtics or the Clippers?
The Clippers, because I hate to say it, but like the battle with LA, you got your franchise players with a commercial, with the crown, the king, and the Celtics are still young. Like the Celtics, they're still young. Like, yeah, I get it. They like Bron called it. Like Tatum didn't he still got 2 years to win the ring, if we being honest. And I think Bron right, because I forget Tatum been so good so long, you do expect him to get it done, but like a lot of people don't get it done till close to 30. He 26. He got 2 years. He'd be 28. But the Clippers, they had battle with LA. They get the big two. They hit the big three. They get the big four. They got a new arena. It's your time. And the Celtics are great. They're amazing. But shoot, I ain't gonna hold you. Even Joel Embiid, he should win a ring. But it's like Joel is hurt. The team ain't there. It's a lot. Like James Harden left. Ben Simmons left. Clippers, bro, y'all had y'all chance in the bubble and y'all smoked it. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. They have to win, bro. They got 4 Hall of Famers. That's
honestly, both these teams really got to win, if we're being honest. Because the Celtics Jason Tatum he's been good since he came in the league, and his team has been good. Bro, the only time he got out the first round was when they faced the big three Nets, and Jaylen Brown was hurt. Now, do I think they beat them at that time? Probably not. But Jason Tatum did. He did get a little game out of them. He had to go crazy. But that was the only time. Every other year, he's gone to. He's always been in semifinals. He's definitely gone to the conference finals damn near every year. So they both got to win because y'all been good so long, bro. Now, have you seen recently people calling this team a super team now? Because they didn't say that in the beginning of the year, like the Celtics was a super team. Now all of a sudden they saying, man, he got a super team now,
bro. It's like it's like the media use the term super team whenever they don't like a team. It's like whenever a team they don't like is doing good, playing amazing, they try to call it a super team and like discredit them. Like that's bogus, bro. That's crazy. I think
that's like saying the Nuggets are super team, bro. Like
they're not a super team. We don't
call the Nuggets a super team. We don't do that.
They're not because it's homegrown
they got a lot
talent.
Of good players. Exactly, all of them are homegrown. Now you did trade for Derek White, Porzingis, and Drew Holiday, but your two best players are homegrown.
They're homegrown.
Now the Clippers, if you want to say that's a super team, I ain't gonna argue with that. So, but it's calling them a super team. But I think they both really gotta win. Like if they reach in the finals, this is gonna be all the pressure, bro.
Bro, like I had the Heat winning with the Celtics and the Celtics and the Heat in the conference finals last season, but I do think the Heat caught some luck with Jason Tatum rolling his ankle game 7. That's some luck. Like that was the Cinderella story that had to been written by God. Because like if Tatum don't roll that ankle, it's
still out there playing.
That motherfucker was hurt.
He was hurt. He was still out there, but if he don't roll that ankle, I think they whooped him. I ain't gonna lie. They whooped him.
They had the momentum too.
Yeah, they definitely did. Even though Derek White hit one of the luckiest shots, one of the luckiest buzzer beaters ever, but they definitely had the momentum. You going home, and then it was like the first minute of the game, he literally rolls his ankle.
Yeah, and it was a bad roll too. He tried. He just wanted. He wasn't as fast. You need that. You need your feet. You need your feet to play basketball, bro. So I ain't gonna hold you. He don't roll that ankle. I think they go back to they lose to Denver, but the Clippers haven't even seen the finals. They haven't even seen the finals. I don't even think they've seen the conference finals. So
no, they did that one year. Kawhi was hurt. They faced the Suns. I always say if Kawhi plays, I think they beat the Suns. I ain't gonna count.
Bro.
Honestly, I think everybody beats the Suns, and we're being honest. I mean, the Bucks did it, but I think if Brooklyn I think Brooklyn smacks the Suns. I think they smacked them. Nobody was beating Kyrie, James Harden. Nobody was beating them. They would have smacked the Suns. Just like Giannis did, it would have beat them.
Yeah, it's looking bad. The Clippers, it's too many good players on that team to not win. They have no excuse. Because like in 5 years, it's going to be like people won't believe a team like this didn't win the ring. That shit going to be horrendous. Because they don't have an excuse. They don't have an excuse. They're going to
be a what if.
Yeah.
They're going to be a what if.
Shit, ain't going to be no
what if they stay healthy? They're going to be a what if. Just like if, say, the Celtics never win and, say, Jaylen Brown leaves or Jason Tatum, they're going to be a what if.
What if they stayed like the OKC, James Harden?
Yep, they're going to be a what if.
A what if.
They're definitely what if.
If he would have just gave the $5 million more, what if? They probably would have won.
I think they would have. They definitely would have won.
Yep.
They would have won.
So we got who's more important right now for that team, SGA or Luka? More important?
Who's more valuable?
More valuable? SGA. I think without SGA, OKC is a lottery team. Jalen Williams is amazing. It's a lottery team.
Bro, without Luka, man, because Luka, I mean, I think they both got to do everything, but Luka literally does everything, bro. He has to initiate the offense. He low-key their best rebounder. Shocking. That's crazy. He's 6'8",
though.
6'8", your best rebounder, though?
That's pretty damn tall.
I'm not saying I know that, but he's averaging 9 rebounds.
Remember that dude on TikTok clipped Ace on the pod? He was like, he's 6'8". What are you like? Hey, that's fucking.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's tall. 6'8" is like that's a regular point guard now our generation, but like that is still pretty fucking tall.
I feel like without Luka, even with Luka, they barely playing now. If he's not there, you think Kyrie Irving can do this by himself and keep them afloat? I think they probably at the bottom of playing.
Nah.
But
Yeah, I think
SGA and Luka, they both valuable, but Luka, man, he damn near. I feel like SGA, I think he just has more players to depend on. He has Jada, he has Chet. Who else he got? He even got Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey just had a good game the other day.
he get more.
He
minutes.
has all of them. Okay, outside of Kyrie Irving, their third best player. Some people would say Tim Hardaway. Man, that man been garbage all year, bro.
It's Daniel Gafford.
Trash.
He's been Daniel Gafford.
And Daniel Gafford just got there.
Daniel Gafford or PJ Washington. It's Daniel Gafford though. He's at
PJ Washington been so inconsistent, bro. He's been so inconsistent. Tim Hardaway been weak. You got him on your fantasy team and you don't even play him no more.
I dropped him.
Like, hey, it was time, right? You say, yeah, I can't handle this. I can't do this no more.
After the 2 good games, I was like, there's no need for him no more. I was like, he's not worth it. I think I beat Aaron already in the league, so it's just like I have to start picking up players that I think that can help me to face Tyrell. So I'm like, I don't need. Bro. I know. But it's about no. Last time I faced him, he smacked me by like 500 points. I don't want to lose by 500 again. I think I
scored the second most points that week and still got smacked by 300.
Bro, I know, bro.
So,
bro, I'm trying to cover the spread though. I'm trying to cover the spread.
You know how they be. When you go on the fantasy like before, like I guess it starts and they show like your projected score. Yeah, you just gotta get to that.
I'm trying to beat the spread.
You're gonna lose, bro. It doesn't matter.
He got about like 300, 400 points right now. I'm like, damn. Every day I wake up and I look, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he's smacking Apex. He beating about 300. He's smacking that man though.
Shit, he beat me by like 300 too.
Yeah, if you 295.
The fuck 5 points gonna do? The fuck 5
295. 295. Yeah, y'all gonna lose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who plays. Y'all, as long as he got them, as long as he got Jokic, Luka, Jalen Green, the father, LeBron James.
Man, that's why I said LeBron. I ain't gonna say it on pod, but that's why I said that. But I was like, because how you got LeBron year 21 still 60, 70, 60, 60? I'm like, this not even fair. And then he got Jalen Green going crazy too. You got DeJounte going. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, bro, this not even fair.
No, blame your cousin.
I did.
He had a trade offer and he didn't accept it.
Bro, remember when the trade happened, I said, well, that's it. He won. There's no beating Luka. Even if you got Luka and Jokic on your team, you win. You win. It's like, that's not fair. You got 1 and 2. That's not fair.
Maybe if they wasn't getting 80s and 90s every night, maybe they was just getting their average.
Bro, Jokic is getting 100, 101, 110.
And he got DeJounte Murray too.
70s, 80s. You can't beat that. Like, you can't beat.
Trail gave him that player too.
And then he lost Trae Young too. Like, whoa.
So it makes it way better. So now you're basically getting a DeJounte Murray from 2 years ago when he was averaging 60 plus. That's basically who you're getting.
That's crazy.
Oh well, no. But now though, Luka, I think Luka is definitely more valuable though. I just feel like he just has to literally do everything without, like, he's the offense. I feel like with SGA, he's the offense too, but you still got J-Dub, you still got Chet. Like I said, outside of Kyrie, who else can I really depend on?
Yeah, because Jalen Williams is amazing. Like, he's a really, really good player. Like, he's probably the third coming of Paul George or second coming.
Some people compare him, saying, is he better than Jaylen Brown?
No, not yet. I think like ceiling wise, maybe Jaylen Brown has a projected higher ceiling, but work ethic wise, like Jalen Williams will probably have the chance to do more than Jaylen Brown will. Because like SGA is gonna get him involved more than Tatum will get Brown involved. So it's like he's gonna have like his spurts where it's like he's gonna be amazing. That's why I said the third coming because I think like you get your Mikal Bridges, your Jalen Browns, then you get Jalen Williams. Like if I had to do the Charmander chart, I'm gonna say Jalen Williams is like Charmander. Then I'm gonna say Jalen Brown is Charmeleon, and then Charizard is Paul George.
That ain't bad. That's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who's closer to the title? I did O and a U. LeBron, KD, or Steph? Who's closer to winning a title between them two?
LeBron. It's the Lakers. The Lakers just beat the Bucks. They just came back from a horrendous down a lot in the fourth and third, and that was amazing the way they played. And they did that without LeBron on the court. I think the Lakers team is just straight up better than like both of those teams. The Lakers have to face any of those guys in the play-in. The Lakers win. I think they're one of those teams that if you face them in a play-in or the first round, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough to beat them. I think they're the favorites going against anybody in the first round. And the Suns, they simply don't have a cast. They don't have an ensemble. And the Warriors, right now, they got them young boys on their heels. They got them Rockets Warriors on the IG story. Come out and play. Like, bro, and it's like, yeah. Like we said the spiel about the Warriors. It's like, nah, Steph can't win a ring this year. Like, there's no way. Like the odds of him winning the ring, like put $10 on it. You win 10,000, I bet.
Surprisingly, I'm gonna say LeBron too. I would never thought a 40-year-old would be closer to winning a title over KD, what is KD, 30?
38, 37?
Yeah, he ain't 38. I think
I'll look it up.
35, 36. Got to remember, KD left after 1 year. Steph Curry went all 4 years.
He 35.
See? So, yeah. So.
He'll be 36 this year, September.
LeBron, like, that team, hey, they're good. They, like you said, they just beat the Bucks without LeBron. 36. That was a terrible loss for the Bucks. They should have easily won that. Like, that's basically a free W coupon. Then you just let them. Man, then you just let the lead go away. The Suns, they're probably the worst fourth quarter team ever. So with all those three players, I think it's just a lot of ISO. They're not playing as a team to a degree in the fourth quarter. Like every other quarter, they're decent, but in the fourth, they just they lost to the Spurs with no Wemby.
You're
supposed to lose that.
Like I think the problem with like the ISO play from the Suns versus like the Celtics is that like the Suns ISO play is like if they pass it to like a KD or a Book or you pass it to even a Beal, it's like he's gonna pass it with like 2-3 seconds left on the shot clock, and that's gonna be a difficult shot. And like those are the guys that can hit it, but it's hard to hit difficult shots consistently. And it's like you can't pass it. You can't always pass that bitch off to somebody. It's like it's easy to choke that team off. The ISO ball versus like the Celtics. They have a lot of guys. They have a lot of guys that's going to be like that they can pass it to. It's going to be an open look for a Derek White. It's going to be an easy shot for a Drew, a Porzingis, a Jalen Brown, a Tatum. Like that ISO ball is going to work if you have a cast that's more diverse. Now the other guys, we just have to cut the passing lane off so he can't pass it to Katie. He can't pass it to Book. Can't pass it to Bill. Like, bro, ISO ball SGA, even him with his ISO plays, like he's gonna be able to. He got a fucking 7-footer he could pass it to. He got Jalen Williams. They got some people that they can really pass the ball to. It's gonna be like way better than like, bro. The Suns, bro. They just don't have a roster to win right now. They don't.
And they'll never have a roster as long as all three of them is on there. But I'm definitely going with the Lakers. I think LeBron is definitely closer. All right, the youth. Luka, Anthony Edwards, or SGA? Who's closer to winning a title?
The best duo in the league, easily. Luka and Kyrie. Yeah. The Mavs right now, they scary to face. That's a team like you don't want to face them in a play-in or the first round. They scary. They scary right now.
I'm gonna say the Timberwolves. I think Ant-Man. I think he's closer. I think it's just because I like the team. You have the defense. You do. I think they do need another scorer, like to go with say Ant and Cat. So like I said, what a couple of like a month ago, I said maybe they had a Jordan Clarkson, another player like him. Maybe that might be the needle mover. I don't know, but just need another consistent scorer. I just think that team is better now. Luka, I understand because he's just far ahead of all of them, and he's just so great. He can just lead a team. But I think just the team wise and Anthony Edwards, he's ascending. We're seeing he's taking another step with no Cat. He's playing really good. So I'm gonna say Ant. I think Ant Man is closer than Luca.
And that's respectable. I mean, they're right. They're number 3 in the standing right now too. So like,
They're
yeah,
number
the
two.
team. Yeah, that team is amazing. That's a really good. That's a really well drafted team. That's homegrown talent too. So you can't hate on that. That's a good
And they got
team.
defensive player of the year.
Rudy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna win it. I think if Rudy win defensive player this year, I think it's going to Wemby next year. If
Oh
Wemby,
yes,
if
Wimpy will get it. Did you see that
yeah,
stat where his overall stats, like how many blocks or whatever, he has more than Jaron Jackson's defensive player of the year last year.
bro, that mother, he the new Wilt Chamberlain, bro. Like like all them crazy things they said about Wilt, like Wilt. And I used to be like, that ain't real. That's a rumor. No, I think that's how it was with Wilt, bro. Like I think it's legit like that. Like Wemby, the new Wilt Chamberlain, bro. He weird. I seen that man block somebody's shot without jumping. I said, God damn.
7'4". Like
Bro, I'm 5'8", so a lot of the stuff I'd be like, damn, I can't even imagine blocking somebody's shot without jumping. Like, I get it, but like that dude, it was like he was going to do a run or float. I say, God damn, you blocked that without jumping? That's amazing. Like, yeah,
Wimby's, I think I ain't exaggerating. I think he's up there already where you really can't stop him. He's one of the players like you can't stop him.
you see
Like
how he acclimated to the league? At first, he used to be like good, bad, good, but now he acclimated. Bro, he's good. He's just good.
I already said, he a top 25 player already. Damn near top 20. Like he is. He really is already. Like I'm
Yeah, he's
not
good.
BSing. We never seen a player like this. And I said the game, like I thought he would be good coming in the league. Like you could just tell. And then but the game when they played against the Bucks, I was like, that was the game that showed me. I was like, yeah, he's like that, bro. Because he went toe to toe with Giannis. Bro, man did a behind the back and dunked it on Brooke Lopez. It's like, what? It's like, bro, no one does that. Man's did a sham god. Bro,
Yeah.
big man don't do that.
A rookie averaging 28,
And he's playing
20,
limited
10
minutes.
rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, averaging 3 blocks. Like like the dude be getting a triple double with blocks. What?
He's gonna be the next person to get a quadruple double.
Yeah, he was right there for one. I think he was like 2 assists
He's,
away.
he's gonna be the next guy to get it. Like,
Yeah,
think about if he plays 36 minutes.
yeah.
Bro,
He
he's
only
gonna
play.
probably average like 26, probably damn near like 13 rebounds, probably like 5 assists, and probably like the same, maybe 3 blocks still.
Last time he played 36 minutes, it was against Brooklyn. He had 33 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 blocks. That's crazy.
But that game went into overtime.
Yeah. And he played 36 minutes. That's crazy. That's
He's
crazy.
like that, bro. He's game changing. Like he's one of them now. Like
Yeah.
Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka. If you want to say LeBron, still Steph. Like those are game changers. Wemby damn near up there already as a game changer, bro.
Yeah, I think it was like I think Hoops Legion. It was like if you had to draft these 4 players like right now, our rookie years. So you have LeBron, Wemby, Zion, and what was that last? Shaq. I
I'm
was
taking
like
Wemby.
Wemby. I'm like it's
I'm
he's
taking Wemby.
Wemby, Bron, Shaq, Zion. I'm like it's crazy.
I'm easily taking Wemby with. Give me the 7'4" dude that basically a guard. Give me him,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it's really good too. I know like a lot of people talk about like Boa already existed, this guy, but I'm not gonna hold like
He's
Boa
not
been
the
in the league
no.
for like he been in the league for like 4 years. What has he done? Like he's not like no, bro.
I think
Maybe
Shaq just standing on business. He's staying like I said it, so I'm gonna stay on business. He know damn well Bobo is not like him.
Yeah, he not. Cause Wemby ain't been in the league for a year, and look how good he is. Like Boy, you've been around the league so long, and it's like, yeah, you have your spurts, your flashes, but
Wemby
he'll
so
ne-
good, he's going in the top 10 of fantasy next year.
yeah. Trill
Easily.
just said that yesterday. Trill said
Easily.
that.
He's going in the
Yeah,
top 10. Easily.
yeah.
He's
I
going
mean,
top 10.
he averaging like 88, well, no, 58 or
Man, he's
something.
averaging damn near like 60 points in fantasy off just this 1 year.
59, yeah, 50. That's
Basically 60.
60. That's
That's
60.
60. He's going
Yeah.
top 10 easily. All right. So I saw this on Instagram. It said, who will make their first All NBA team? Now, Jalen Brunson was on here, but we said last week he's going to make it, so I took him off. Bam, Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, or Zion? Who will make, like, it's the last spot. Who are you picking to make that last All NBA team?
Say the names again.
Bam, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, and Zion. Who will make their first All NBA team?
Fuck. It's either, I think it really just come down to Anthony Edwards or
You gotta
Zion.
pick one.
Let me see. Let me look at this. I'm gonna do whoever got the better record. That's what I'm going with. That's
If
how
I
I'm
had
gonna
to choose, I might pick Anthony Edwards.
I'm going and too. They got the better record. The best guy on the best team, better record. I gotta go. Zion,
Zion is
he
definitely.
deserve it. He deserve it, but I'm going and.
Me personally, I think all four of them is gonna make it anyway.
Damn.
I think they all four will make it, but if it was like
Tyrese,
the last spot,
he played enough games to make it.
I think he can only miss like one more or like two more games. That's why he's playing through his injury. He's trying to get that. Yeah, Tyrese can still make it.
Yeah.
I'm picking Anthony Edwards 26, 5-5. You said they got the better record. Bam has been amazing. Bam has been good too. Tyrese has been good. Zion has been good, but I'm taking Anthony Edwards. If I had to choose which one of them would get their first All-Star. All NBA, All NBA.
I think Anthony Edwards got the narrative too, because over the summer he was getting a lot of love, a lot of praise. Everybody was talking about like last season, who's going to be the face of the league. But like honestly, you get a guy like Anthony Edwards, he's lovable, he's funny, he work hard, he got the little trash talking, he's winning. I think out of the young guys right now, Ja didn't play this year, but I think honestly with Ja missing time like he did. He leading the pack. He leading the pack for face of the league, even in front of Shea, Anthony Edwards.
Oh,
so like I think Anthony Edwards is better, but like Shea got the personality. Then you got all the other guys in the league, like the retired guys too. They love him. So Anthony Edwards, I think all team first NBA. He got the narrative. Shea win MVP, yeah, but Anthony Edwards he got to be first team All NBA. I think Shea was first All Team NBA last year too.
Shea is going to be first. He's going to be first again.
Was he second team or first?
No,
team?
he was first.
Okay.
He's going to make it. He's going to be first again. Anthony Edwards, he might get second. I wouldn't be shocked if I saw him get second. Zion probably get third. I'm not going to argue that. Bam. Wouldn't be shocked if Bam gets second. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked. Tyrese he could have made first team, but then he started out playing a little bad. So I think he'll probably be second.
He just got to play 60. He just got to play 4 more games and he can start resting because he has 61 games played so far this season.
Oh,
Tyrese.
Man, they got 10 games left and they trying to avoid playing. Boy, he gonna play in all them games.
I mean,
they in the 6th spot now. Man, I am not trying to be in the play-in.
But I don't know. You want your franchise players to be well rested and prepared for the playoffs.
I'd rather have a week bye week than have to go play the next two games.
The Heat they haven't been that good lately. It was Bam as good as Bam been. Yeah,
I'd definitely rather stay in this 6th spot, take my chances with either playing the Cleveland or New York, maybe even Orlando. I'm taking my chances, but I'm not trying to get no play-in. Then I gotta face the Sixers, even though I think they could beat them, and then no. And then you got to face Milwaukee. Hell no. I'm good on that. All right.
That'd be a good one.
Which one?
The Pacers and Bucks. That's what everybody wants.
I would definitely pick the Bucks.
That's what the city want. The city want that. They fiending for that.
I would definitely pick the Bucks, and they will probably beat them in 5 games.
Hey, the city fiend. I'm just telling you what the streets saying here. They want them boys. They think they got their number.
All right, this the last thing. Nothing too long. Start bench cut. Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, and Devin Booker. Start bench cut.
Dame, Book, Kyrie.
Start bench cut.
Kyrie start. Book bench and Dame cut.
Damn, Dame cut. You out of there?
He ain't been that good this season. Honestly, he the reason that the Bucks lost against the Lakers. Because honestly, I get it. He was deferring way too much. Like, I get it. Giannis is the guy. But he started deferring to the point to where it was like it made the offense stagnant. And then he shot 3 for 14 from 3. You're Damian Lillard. They didn't bring you in to shoot like Malik Beasley. They didn't bring you in to shoot like that. Like, I get it. You've been playing good. It's been rolling. But if he just hits 2 more threes, honestly, I'm up $1,000 too. I missed my parlay. But I like Dame. I still put him on. I trust him. But they win that game if he just hits 2 more threes. Like, and honestly, if he took some open shots that he had instead of trying to like force that crazy mid-range step back. He was deferring like crazy. He hasn't been that good. So I think skill-wise, plan-wise, Book, he's on the bench. He just ain't been playing as good as Kyrie. Kyrie that nigga. That's simple. And I like his new shoes.
Probably start Booker, bench Kyrie. Dame is out of there. I think Booker just been a little bit better. I think he just been a little consistent. Kyrie did miss some games. He didn't have a little. He didn't have a little bad stretch, but he is deferring to Luka. Maybe if he was on his own team, we could definitely see it better. But Booker just been a little bit better than him. And Dame, like you said, Dame ain't been good. Watching Giannis literally say, "Here, Dame, take the ball." It's like, bro,
that shit didn't work. It didn't work.
That is Giannis in the half court is somewhat a little sad. I ain't gonna lie.
He's shooting a good field goal percentage though from mid range. It ain't scary, but it's good.
No one fears Giannis' jump shot, bro. No one fears that. I would not fear that. If you ain't coming downhill in transition, come on, bro. What they say, Giannis? What does Giannis have a bag?
Nah. We don't need no bag when you could dunk that ball from the 3-point line.
That's true. That's very true.
I know that was the last thing, but like, did you see it came out that the Nets declined the Rockets trade for Mikal Bridges, 3 first-round picks and Jalen Green?
The Nets might be
idiots.
Second worst franchise in the NBA, bro.
Oh,
they are not.
God.
Sean Marks has been so bad, bro. And it's crazy because I was giving him credit, like, bro, he took a bad situation from what the previous management did, trading for old Paul Pierce, KG, and Jason Terry. You get back, you have D'Lo, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen. They're good. You go back to probably being bad. You get KD, Kyrie, then you traded for James Harden. Then you do this, bruh. Like, what? First of all, direction. James Green is only like 22 years old, bro. So that's your building block now. And they give you back your draft picks because you gave them all away for James Harden. How dumb can you be? Like, I just don't get that.
I think they declined it because, well, they believe that with Mikal Bridges there, he's like maybe not him as being the first, but like they think with him being, they thought they probably would have been better record-wise. Him there, it's a good landing spot that a star would come there. They could play next to him. The ensemble cast, but the cast isn't good. And they probably thought they had Cam Thomas already. That's a Jalen Green. But I'm like, nah, Jalen Green is much better than Cam. Cam is amazing offensive player. I love him. But it's Jalen fucking Green. It's like Mikal Bridges. I don't think he's enough to make a star want to go there, even if you guys were mediocre and decent. I don't think that's enough. Who goes
to the Brooklyn Nets anyway?
Only Kevin Durant, and he only went there because he wanted to live back close to home.
No, he only went there because of Kyrie.
Oh yeah, Kyrie. Yeah,
he wanted to go to the Knicks. He only went there because of Kyrie.
Bro,
so he didn't even want to go there.
Bro, I don't. The Nets.
They're bad. That
Yeah,
team sucks. That team is bad. Management is bad. Bruh, forget that. If you want, like you said, if you think Jalen Green and Cam Thomas are kind of the same player, fine by me. But you have no draft picks. They're basically saying, here, man, take some of your draft picks back. Then you can at least build for the future. How can you build for the future now?
bro, that was so like I was like, bro, they giving y'all picks back for Mikal Bridges. I'm like, he's not even worth them picks. I'm like, come on, bro, he not worth that. What
I
y'all
think
doing?
they standing on business. We think Mikal is good. We ain't gonna get rid of him. They standing on
He
business.
he was even if he was playing at his best, he was never that good for that many picks. They're idiots. You should have took that deal. That's like Trail. That's like Trail in fantasy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Bruh, and Jalen Green his ceiling is higher than Mikal Bridges.
And Mikal Bridges like 26, 27.
Yeah, but I definitely think Jalen Green has a higher ceiling than Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Now, Mikal
He
Bridges is
27.
probably a better defender, but Jalen Green definitely has a.
He 28. Mikal Bridges 28 this summer.
And Jalen Green is 22. What?
Yeah, that
That doesn't make sense. Like what? Like what are we doing?
yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's
Now,
crazy.
let's just say for the Rockets, I don't think that's not a bad deal on their part because Mikal Bridges, you're not gonna be asking this man to go out there and get 20 something because you already got all these good players, and then you got Sengun. But for the Rockets, for the Nets, Jalen Green is that's your cornerstone. I think Cam is good. Don't get me wrong. But if I had to say, if I look and be like, okay, this guy's a cornerstone and he's not, I'm looking at Jalen Green and say, he's a cornerstone. Cam Thomas, nothing against you, but you're not a cornerstone.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Honestly, and Jalen Green just turned 22 in February.
Exactly. That's so stupid. That is so dumb.
And then they got one of the
Wait, let
worst.
me see.
Is Jack Vaughn still a coach or did he get fired?
No, he got fired.
Yeah. He was one of the worst coaches in the league.
I wonder what was the picks. Like, what picks did they give them? What was
I thought they said it
offer?
was. I thought they said it was like the first round, some 3 first round picks.
That makes it even worse. Then
Yeah,
that makes it even worse.
that's why I was saying that he was never worth that. He was never worth that. He was never worth that. Let me see. According to Shams, the Houston Rockets sent a trade offer to the Brooklyn Nets for Mikal Bridges. The deal included Jalen Green, multiple first round picks, but the Nets categorically declined the offer.
So we don't know the years.
If it was theirs, then we could just go look up whatever first round picks the Nets had that gave to them. But that's stupid. That was that's stupidity. That was stupidity.
That's just
Like they don't even have a chance to make. I don't even like. I think if they lose one more game, don't they lose their all chances of like maybe like 2 games of even making a play in?
the Rockets have a lottery pick. They're gonna have a lottery pick now, and they don't even need one. Bro, they so stupid, bro. That's just dumb. It's plain dumb.
Yeah, the Nets can't even make the play in.
No, they're not making a play in, bro. Like they're done. Even though they statistically they do have a chance, mathematically, they're not making it though.
You know what the fuck could happen? This crazy, but I don't know. Maybe the Rockets, because if they keep the Nets pick, it's probably be some type of signing trade with the Clippers, because the Clippers get some good draft picks. They trade off PG, draft picks. Because the Clippers need them picks. Clippers need some picks to rebuild, get ready, because we know Harden up there in age, Kawhi up there in age. They got to get ready. Because if they don't win, they got to get ready to, hey, get this stank up out my new arena.
Not get this thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they got the most pressure on them. Like, they got the most fucking pressure. Joel coming back for the postseason. He coming back the end of the season. It looked like Nick Nurse said that he's betting he come back like the last week for conditioning. So that means Joel gonna be in a play-in, and I think Philly a scary team to face in the playoffs. Play-in either way, because I know they're gonna put my Bulls out. I'm not a Bulls fan, but I'm from Chicago. They're gonna put my Bulls out. My Bulls, oh my fucking God.
Bulls gotta face the Hawks. They gotta get past them first.
And you know
So you're
DeJounte
expecting them to beat the Hawks. You're expecting them to beat the Hawks.
I'm expecting who to beat the Hawks?
The Bulls.
Hell no, fuck it.
So the Bulls ain't making it then. So they ain't even good.
Yeah, fuck.
So they won't even fight for the 8th seed?
Man, bro, I was watching that game and I felt so embarrassed, bro. I said when they was who the fuck that was the Bulls playing, they looked at bad. No, not the Pacers, because that shit they barely put that shit off. The Wizards.
Oh, they lost that game.
I said, how the fuck we got a team like this on paper and we can't beat them? I said, I was in the gym and that shit was on. Bro, I was embarrassed, bro. I was embarrassed. Then I had a Cubs workout shirt on, bro. I was in that bitch embarrassed, bro. The Bulls, bro, they show their ass, bro. Every time you put some faith on them, bro. I ain't put them on my parlay because it's like for some reason, whenever I put DeMar for 20 points, the nigga only scored 14.
Vucevic only had 5 attempts. He definitely got to at least get double digits.
They don't pass him.
Kobe White went 2 for 11 from 3.
They don't pass Vooch the ball.
And Jordan Poole went off.
And I ain't even start him.
And then he went off yesterday too. That was his best game of the year. Yeah,
he back in the starting lineup now. He playing smarter. Because he know he get his ass benched. He cut all that goofy, flashy shit out. He playing smart again. Yeah, but that's all I got, man. I think the Nets dumb as hell. The Wizards weak as hell. The Bulls blow that shit up. Please. And you know, this the shit that tripped me out with the Bulls. I think they leading the league in most sales in attendance this year. That's crazy.
We talked about that.
Bro, that's crazy. Who the fuck want to watch them niggas play?
And they playing a lot of clutch games. Did you know that? The Bulls playing a lot of clutch games?
I would imagine they always fighting to catch up. Because I think the DeMar, he third in clutch player of the year. Third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
And thank y'all boys for tuning into the Full Court Entertainment Podcast as always. We gone.